Hey everybody, just taking a few minutes at the end of the day here to enjoy my 40-gallon waterfall tank. I've got a nice soft 2700K floodlight shining down on this. I've also got a lot of tannins in the water right now, which gives it even more of that sort of orangish kind of feel there, which I enjoy. I like that look. I don't want it to get quite to the point where you could call it a black water tank, but I do like the tannin buildup in there. It looks really good to me. The main thing I want to get on video here, the reason I'm shooting this video in general, I guess we could say, is to say goodbye to my daylilies. That is the very last one, and then they're gone. I tried getting some video earlier, but it is right in front of the spotlight I have on the side of the tank, and without making a lot of lighting adjustments and all that kind of stuff, you just couldn't see it through all the glare, and it was just way overlit. So we're going to have a last little end of the day look at it. Beautiful flower. You can see all the spent flower spikes there. I've deadheaded all the old flowers. I will cut the flower spikes off, and then we will just have that green foliage for the rest of the summer. No more flowers. I did look at some of the daylilies we have in the yard. I thought about bringing some in, and they've already started sending up their flower spikes for the most part, so I really don't want to dig them up and disturb them. I don't want to go yanking all this stuff out of here and disturbing the tank. And I did have some daylilies that were in a flower pot that I had in here a year or two ago, and I took them outside and set them on a stack of rocks, and it's been sitting there ever since. So I picked that up today and thought about bringing those inside, and the first red flag that went off was the fact that I had ants swarming all over my hand as soon as I picked up the container. And then I noticed some movement underneath the container, and it was a small garter snake, beautiful little snake, but it slithered on down into the rocks, and I didn't get to, pick it up or get any video or anything of it. I would have loved to, because they really are beautiful little snakes. But it was a really young one, a really small one. It was only maybe 5 or 6 inches long, and then it was going down into the rocks. So I put the container near the back porch to decide what I wanted to do about the ants. And a few minutes later, I noticed my cat was really interested in what was going on. I thought it was the ants, but when I picked up the container, another little young garter snake came slithering out the holes on the bottom. So I went ahead, caught that one, and I put it over on the rock pile where it vanished in with its brethren. And then I went ahead and I put the planter next to the pile of rocks, so any more snakes that might have been in there could have gotten out and easily gone over into the rock pile. So I don't think I'm going to bring that planter full of daylilies inside. Who knows, maybe I could pull the daylilies out of the planter and make sure I'm not bringing in any unwanted hitchhikers, but I really don't feel like bringing in a bunch of ants, and I certainly don't want to have any snakes loose in the house. Even though they're just little harmless garter snakes, this is not the proper environment for a snake to be living, and I'd much rather have them out there living a happy, healthy life out in my garden. So we're going to leave the possible flower pot full of snakes outside for now. So there you go, just a quick little look at the waterfall tank before the lights go out for good tonight, and our last look at the daylily flowers. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Make sure you're subscribed, that way you won't miss anything I've got coming up. You never know what it's going to be with me. And then don't forget, of course, this one here is my 40-gallon waterfall tank. So thanks again. I'll see you real soon in the next one.